Want to take a moment to wish a happy birthday?
I know.
to
That's what I was going to say.
you.
Yeah, I was going to say
Thank
someone's doing a rain dance where we should do a birthday dance. So,
Yeah, it rains on my
happy
birthday. It's supposed to be good luck, I guess.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
gift.
good luck for us, for the weather, that's for sure. We
and
need
some
it.
lawns around town too. Boy, looking awfully dry. It helps out a little bit in the fire danger, but not a lot. So I don't get the impression that it's all over. You know,
Right,
we're getting an inch of rain in some areas. An inch already has fallen. And tell you what, we are looking at more rain developing too. Right now, the Van Wezel webcam was pretty nice and pretty hot too at around 2 o'clock. Temperature was 97, and then the clouds moved in. West Coast breeze developed, and sure enough, showers and storms developing across the area. Look at that, coming down at times into Sarasota Bay, right there for the Van Wezel webcam. And boy, a lot more even developing east of the interstate still at this hour. That's a good sign. That means more rain is on the way. And as alluded to yesterday, more moisture in place, and that's allowing us to see lightning. We've had some lightning strikes around, especially in Anna Maria now. Had a lot of lightning near Palmetto and Bradenton, also Rabonia just about an hour ago. Look at that heavy rain near Lakewood Ranch, stretching all the way to downtown Sarasota, heading toward Longboat Key. And yes, Bayshore Gardens getting that. The showers are moving off to the northwest, and you can see redevelopment as outflow boundaries from previous storms are still around and causing some lightning strikes. Notice there's not a lot of lightning, just a couple of bolts here and there. You really have to give above the 40,000 foot level, but 30,000 we start to see some lightning strikes, and that's what we're seeing right now with the 3D look at this cell up to about 30,000. Above 20, you start to get into it. The showers we've had the past couple of days never got above 20 because there's this really dry air in place, but that dry air has moved on, and that means we'll see a chance for this again tomorrow. Maybe not quite as much, but we'll see some around. Look at it, over an inch near Fruitville and I-75 estimates. Near Osprey, almost a half inch. Again, southward down to near Venice and East Venice. Near the Venetian, over a half inch of rainfall. Northport getting about a half inch too. So some beneficial rains around. 80 degrees, the airport, and it's getting some rainfall. And the Gulf Gate area will get some rain too, I think, as another cell is heading that way. Dew point 76. That's way up there. South winds at 14. And the pressure is at 2996, holding steady. The high, another record today, 4 days in a row. 97, that happened right around 1:30 this afternoon. The old record 95 set in 1938. And the low this morning was 76 degrees. Although we're getting the rainfall now, we're going to help out a little bit with the deficit. We still need several, I would say, weeks of rain on a consistent basis to really make up for the 9 inches. You can see winds out of the southeast. They'll switch around to the west tomorrow afternoon, 4 or 5 o'clock, so we'll get that sea breeze developing again. Maybe not as prevalent as storms around, but I still think we'll see a few in the afternoon and evening on Saturday. Now, this particular model depicting some rainfall right around noon. That's the sea breeze starting to develop. And sometimes you do get a brief shower, not a lot of rain, but a brief shower with the actual sea breeze as it develops. I don't think we're going to see much. Should be a real nice day tomorrow. Temperatures in the low 90s for the most part, a little bit above average. Different story over the central U.S. It's been a very active week for tornadoes. That continues tonight with severe thunderstorm watches and tornado warnings in effect from Texas all the way up into Missouri. And there are active tornadoes on the ground in Texas, Kansas, near Wichita. We had some near Springfield. Those have since expired, but it's going to be a pretty wild evening tonight across the central United States. Dangerous as well. What we have is a front to the north of us. We have the steady stream of moisture coming in from the southeast. That will allow us to see scattered storms again tomorrow. The front will actually start to shift our rain pattern more inland, but that doesn't happen until Monday for the most part. Temperatures very warm along the eastern United States, cooler across the central and northern Rockies. Now the forecast for boaters tomorrow looks like this. Southeast winds a little bit brisk. They'll calm down a little bit by midday. Seas running 2 to 3 feet with a moderate chop out there. Water temperature at 84. High tide 716 and a low tide will be at 316. Forecast tonight, scattered storms, some beneficial rain, 72. East winds 5 to 10. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, becoming partly cloudy in the afternoon. 40% chance for late day storms. High of 91, probably not as much as we saw today, but there'll be some around. And Sunday, rain chance lessening somewhat, and then mainly inland storms on Monday. We have a cold front still to bring in some showers and storms Wednesday of next week.